Hi everyone, Amy Kennedy here, ceramic artist from Melbourne, Australia. I'm killing two birds with the one stone. I'm giving you my weekly video, and also I've got a deadline, so I've got to get my butt into gear. So I'm going to keep working, so you'll have a little bit of insight into my process too. First things first, I'm rolling out my layers at the moment. That's the stage I'm up to. I use a cement sheet. In case you've got questions, I use a cement sheet, and I also use corn flour, just so it doesn't stick to the cement sheet. I use a good old rolling pin and also one of these printmaking brayer type tools and a super sharp knife that I got in Shigaraki. Shout out to Shigaraki. And I think I got this there too. Just lifts up layers very easily. My video tip, it's not actually a video tip. It's more of a video conversation. Maybe I'll start calling them video conversations from now on. I was speaking to an artist in my Evolve program last week, and we had our second session, which is on concepts and ideas. These are ones that I prepared earlier, so let me just tell you. I'll cut into this discussion. This is a template that I create. So I create all these different templates. Some are longer. I'm creating a long form at the moment, so they're quite long, some of them. I just use cardboard for that, and this is one that I'm using at the moment. We were having a discussion, and she said to me that there's something in her arts practice that she doesn't do much because she doesn't think she's good at it. And even though it would be a great thing for her to have in her arts practice, she thinks it's going to take so long for her to be good at it. And this is important, she really wants to be good at the things that she does. Does this sound familiar to anyone out there? It does sound familiar to me, actually. So when she was telling me this, I immediately thought to a passage that my friend Barbara, hi Barbara, sent to me, written by the writer John Vonnegut. I hope I've said his name correctly. I'm going to put the passage below in the comments because I'm definitely going to crucify what he said here. But basically he was saying that we live in a society, in a culture, where when we want to do something, we sort of had an attitude that we have to win at it, that we have to be excellent at it, best as we can be, and master it. And I think, this is what I'm doing now in the studio, isn't it? I want to be the best that I can be in my work and develop it and make really good stuff. So I think this is a great thing, but it can be problematic because sometimes we can forecast into the future that I'm not even going to try that thing because I don't think I'm going to be good at it. It's going to take me so long to be good at it. Might even take me 10,000 hours. Is that true? Don't know. And I might look bad if I'm not good at it. So I'm not even going to go down that road. And I think that this is a sad and sorry state of affairs because can you think of all the great things that we are missing out on when we could be doing something, even if we're doing it badly or not so good or shit house? But we could be learning so much and absorbing so much that can help in our art, in our craft, in our life. For instance, I'm not getting much work done here. For instance, a bit of corn flour. I'm just going to press down the edges. I do that with my fingertips because I want the edges to be fine, like the top edge, but I'm not so worried about the bottom edge that will be on the bottom of the form. For instance, drawing. For me, I don't see, maybe it's different from a drawer, but if you're not a drawer, the point of drawing, I don't think, is to have a great finished drawing at the end. One of the amazing things about drawing, even if you're really shit at it, is that you develop this keener eye. Of all the things we want in our arts practice, possibly having a keener eye is at the top. So can you imagine thinking, I'm not going to draw because I'm just no good at it, to thinking, I'm going to draw every day and it doesn't matter how bad I am at it, and what that could add to your art, your craft practice. There's other things too, like photography or writing. I was thinking about this in regards to writing. Shout out to all the wonderful people that were in my writing program last year. We turned up every morning and the writing didn't have to go anywhere. We didn't have to be the next, I don't know, J.K. Rowling. We didn't have to do anything. We didn't have to be anything. We just did it and it was what it was. But I tell you, so many amazing things came from that and are still coming from that. And I think it can be quite liberating in the world that we live in. I don't know, it does feel like this to me, to think I'm going to do something and I don't have to be good at it. I can just be as bad can be. That just seems like a weight off our shoulders. Well, it seems like a weight off my shoulder. So I wanted to convey this story because I think it's really important, because I think we could be really missing out on being really shit at things, but it could be really, really good for us. So have a think about that. Is there something that you think, oh, I'd love to do that, but I'm no good at it? Maybe you should just do that thing anyway. So I'm just going to keep working here. I probably haven't shown you too much of my process, but here we go. Let me see here. I'm just rolling out pushing these layers out a little bit more. So thank you for listening. I hope that's some food for thought, and I'll see you next week.